Oh, you're back. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, guess what? Netflix just put season 9 of American Horror Stories. Season 9, called 1984. Well, I'm a big fan of that series. I love the fact that every season is a different theme. I also like another thing that I think is very important and it's very hard to do nowadays, and it's recreating the characters from the past seasons into new characters on this season. So it's kind of like watching the same actors playing different roles in different seasons. I admire that. I think that's a great. That's what, when they made the series, that was a good thing that they did. As a plus, because I enjoy that. Well, 1984. Let's get to it. I'm gonna be really brutally honest here. I love the 80s. I'm a big 80s fan. But I did not like the fact that it took a few episodes from season 9 to get to the freaking point. It took too long. It took too long. Now, let's get that over with. I hate that part because it took too damn long. I just didn't like that. Now, after it got to the point, well, I think they could have started off the season like this. The season has potential, and how they ended it, very good. I just wish they would have started off like this. Again, it's probably the development of the characters and getting the group together. This season does have new characters, and there's that were not in the previous season. So maybe that's what it was for me. Maybe that's what probably took me a little bit long time to create a relationship between the character and myself and the viewer. But it's just it took too long. But it's again typical 80s. If you're a horror fan, you know that 80s was a big slasher flick era. You had all the movies coming out in the 80s: Halloween, Friday the 13th, Child's Play, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You had a bunch of these shows coming out, movies coming out, slasher flicks. So the show is based on that. It's about, if you know a little bit about serial killers, it actually has the Night Stalker, which is a true story, happened in Los Angeles back in the 80s, who was going around killing people, terrorizing people, and murdering people in the Los Angeles area. Well, that character, the Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez, he's in the season 9, which I thought was kind of cool because they kind of integrated that in there. And about another killer who's haunting the summer camp. Because if you went to camp in the 80s, you were gonna die by a serial killer. So that was like the main thing about it. So it builds a relationship, and you connect with that. So if you're a big 80s fan, you're gonna see you see the connection when I'm talking about. It's a summer camp, a serial killer on the loose, murdering campers or counselors. I'm sorry, counselors. But it's very unique because in this show, this season, the people that die on the campground stay on the campground. They become ghosts. So I thought that part was cool. See, they could have got to that part at the beginning. It didn't have to take too long to build that. That's what I'm talking about. It took a long time, and then after that, it progresses better and much better, and it ends up pretty cool. So give it a shot, guys. It's called American Horror Stories, Season 9, 1984. You're gonna like it. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it very much.